Hello, guys. Today, for our Ascended Master reading, we have Avalokiteshvara. Okay, maybe you can try to pronounce that 3 times fast. Avalokiteshvara, and see the other person's point of view. So this is huge. And as we raise in consciousness, right, it stops being so much about the individual I am, and we begin to understand the collective I am. So this card, guys, is carrying the energy about strong emotions, about any situation that you may have any type of upset, or there's kind of misunderstood emotions around, okay? This card comes to you as a pathway to peace by asking you to consider other points of view. You don't have to necessarily agree with these other individuals. You're simply asked to understand their motivations and have compassion for their feelings. And guys, this is all about rising above, right? Getting that eagle eye view on all experiences in this material world. And I know for me that, sometimes it can be hard for me to look at the world from another person's perspective because, we're all coming from our own lived experiences, right? And so you're like, what the fuck, Batman? What are they doing? You know what I mean? And then you have to pull back and be like, oh, okay, so maybe I wouldn't do it, XYZ. But and even though I'm a beautiful little unique snowflake in this world, right? We have billions of unique snowflakes and billions of perspectives, guys, that are all worthy, even the ones that you don't like or don't feel should be a perspective, right? And so this is all about just having compassion for, other people that are on this journey. So this process can positively shift the energy of any power struggles that you may be feeling right now. Okay, this like shifting perspectives on a topic that has been giving you any type of constrictive energy. Because for me, anyways, constrictive energy is the energy of, I guess for lack of a better terms, the devil. That dark energy that clings, right? Whereas expansive energy, right, that is the energy of our collective consciousness, of, unconditional love, Christ consciousness, right? And so we want our physical bodies to be in a state of expansive energy, right? And so you can achieve this even when you're walking through difficult and sometimes triggering situations, just by letting go, guys. Let go and let God, much like letting go of a rope during a tug of war. As you see the other person's point of view, you open the door for creative solutions to enter. And I am going to keep this open because this reading definitely has a lot to do with my spiritual discussion that I have planned today. So, some additional meanings before I move on. So, see yourself through the eyes of any person that you know or meet, right? And so try walking in someone else's shoes, basically, right? Let go of any type of defensiveness, any form of energy that comes up for you, right? In your relationships, you can begin to let go of that energy by considering the other person's perspective about the situation. Again, even if it doesn't coincide with what you feel. Okay? And forgive any kind of past hurts, because I know, again, that for me, we can get triggered in situations uh, that don't have anything, honestly, to do with the person that you're in relationship with. Because remember that we're all like these little ships, and we're just like swimming down the river of life, and we bump up against each other, and that's a relationship, right? And so we're in these relationships, and we honestly, it just feels better in the heart and the mind for you to begin, I mean, for me, to begin to just, release defensiveness. If you're triggered, know that that can be from your own shit and has nothing to do with the other individual, and look past the surface personality of people, okay? Because we all have a beautiful divine spark within us, all of us. And if people are coming up in your relationships that are triggering you or making you annoyed or feeling anxious, that constrictive energy, this is an opportunity for you guys to go within and ask yourself, what is this experience here to teach me? Okay, because that's another way that you can shift the perspective. So instead of, oh my God, this shit's happening to me, why is this person annoying me? Why has this experience entered your life, right? So what is it about you? Right? What is it about you that is getting triggered or feeling uncomfortable about this situation? And then you can begin to open up in ways that can feed your heart and soul and bring you to a harmonious resolution with all of your relationships. So, a little bit about this deity, and again, I'm gonna try with her name. um, Avalokiteshvara, Avalokiteshvara is an Eastern deity who watches over the world and hears all prayers. Oh, he's considered, well, there's all kinds of energies, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine. So he's considered to be the male energy. Oh, the male energy form of Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. Avalokiteshvara has elected to postpone his own ascension into Buddhahood until all humanity is free. And so he is a Buddha Vista. This is beautiful. So until then, he's readily available. All you have to do is call into this energy of Avalokiteshvara, and or the feminine energy, Kuan Yin, right? And they're available to anyone that calls upon for help with spiritual growth concerns. And so, guys, as we move forward in our lives today, I hope that you take a little time to look up this wonderful deity that has come into our energies to help guide us during this beautiful spiritual evolution. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you.